y'all, happy Saturday and welcome back to another week in our lives. My name is Ivy and I am super excited to have you along with us this week. We are down at the lake this morning. We just had guests check out a little bit ago. We wanted to get down here in a hurry because we knew it was gonna rain, and Scotty did thankfully get the dam mowed before the rain came, but it is sprinkling right now. It's slightly picking up. He is down in the lower part, which is very covered by trees, so thankfully he's getting that done without getting wet. As soon as I came out here to film, it started raining, so of course it did. But the cabin looks great. They were here for a week and they left it in perfect condition. I mean, I obviously will have to clean, but it's gonna be so much easier on me than some guests have left it, that's for darn sure. So let me get in and out of the rain, but I wanted to make sure and get this week started down here by the water because it's so beautiful. It is actually a very beautiful day. It's going to be a fantastic week. So come on along with us this week and let's see what all we can get into. It's a good thing I'm the one that cleans, because walking through freshly mowed grass was not the best idea in the rain, that's for sure. Okay, in the cabin, if you recall, 2 weeks ago I updated the hide-a-bed. I'm so glad I did. This is the first person that I know of for sure that has slept on the hide-a-bed because they did what was asked and left it open. So hopefully they did. Other people that have slept on it did leave it open. You know, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, so yeah, so it looks like it was definitely used and great, and I'm so excited about it. All right, cabin, like I said, looks very good. So I'm just going to finish stripping the beds and get ready for a quick turnover. All right, I think the rain's about to just run us off and we're gonna go find something else to do, but we did get the grill replaced, or at least they were checking it out. Here's our old drill that's gonna go home with us so we can repair it because it's so broken, unfortunately. We can't plant the ferns, but they look nice. And if you didn't watch last week's vlog, go back and watch last week's vlog or any of the previous ones, because we built this new retaining wall and then we built this little planter box for the corner. And the ferns were 2 for $20, so we got 2. So we're gonna put them both in there, I think. But yeah, I just don't really want to clean, and our friend needs some help, so I think we're just gonna maybe go over and help him, and I can come back and clean on Monday. Hey y'all, it's like 3 p.m. We just got back from our friend's house. The one that's getting married tomorrow, he threw his back out yesterday. Oh goodness. We knew something would go wrong with everything. It's just how he rolls. I mean, really. Anyway, he threw his back out yesterday trying to get his house ready for his new wife, you know, to move in. And so we went over there to help move the rest of the stuff. So it was really great that we had the day available that we could go and do that and help him out. But we just got back, and guess what came in? I would never have bet, if I didn't find a dress, this dress would not have come in time. But the dress I ordered for the wedding came in time. However, Riley still did not find a dress. Now, she and I are not even close to the same size. But look how pretty. Oh my goodness. It is blue. It's coming off very light. We're not even close to the same size, but I'm just wondering if I could alter it tonight. Tonight, the wedding's tomorrow. And she is at a teacher shower. Her boyfriend's sister graduated this spring and is going to be a teacher this fall. And so she's having a teacher shower today at 5, but we have rehearsal dinner at 6. So I didn't get to go to the shower, but Riley is there. Anyhow, I'm going to see if I can alter this to fit her. It's super pretty. I kind of want to just try it on. It probably would look hideous on me anyway. It's got a very open back, even more so than I realized. I don't know if I could alter it, but it may be worth a try. We will see if it works. But you guys know, if I had not found a dress, this would not have come in time. That's just how it rolls. You know, that's how it goes. Anyhow, the boys, Aiden is house sitting kind of for our neighbors. Riley just got done house sitting for my sister, and now Aiden's helping out our neighbor. Anyway, the boys just ran over there. They'll be back in a few minutes. And then we're going to go do something around the property I'll bring you guys along with. And then we have that rehearsal dinner tonight. So anyway, I'm going to try this dress on really quick just for the sake of trying it on, because I got it for myself and I just want to see what it looks like. And honestly, kind of just see if it's going to be alterable for Riley. I just don't know. She's tiny and I am not.
He's going to be moving back to his hometown
In August. Which one's that?
Batesville.
Batesville. Okay.
So yeah.
Oh man, like northeast.
Good morning. Happy Sunday. We are packed up. We're actually at the wedding venue. We are the first ones to get here. We stopped this morning at the groom's house, parents' house, to pick up a load of decorations, whatever we could fit. We packed them tight in here. So we are going to unload and get this party started. We're so excited. This is kind of the wedding of the century for us and our friend group and everything. So we're super excited to be part of this. So it is bright and early. It's 7:45 in the morning. So we are going to help the family decorate this morning. And then, like I said before, Scotty's in the wedding. And then we will go home and get ready. Yeah, sorry. My crew is waiting for directions, so I'm going to go help them, and I'll catch up with y'all later. Hey y'all, it is way later. It's almost wedding time actually. It's 4:30, so 30 minutes till the wedding. It's been a whirlwind of a day. We decorated, we went home. There's something in my hair. Who knows? Probably wax, you know. Anyway, went home, got dressed, got my dress on. Sorry, I have to be in the bathroom because we got back at 4:05 and there were already so many people here. So anyway, vlogging in the bathroom. But anyway, got my dress on. We'll get pictures later. My hair and makeup turned out pretty okay. So anyway, I'm going to reapply my lipstick, actually go to the restroom, go get my seat, and we're gonna have a wedding. I'm so excited. Yeah.
Did you be ever doing that?
No. I was zoomed in on the...
Oh boy.
Okay.
So no one's getting a picture of this. Oh wait, yes.
guys ready to party with our bride and groom tonight? Ladies and gentlemen, let me welcome you to the room, Mr. and Mrs. Fuller.
They're too nice. Oh, your wife is calling.
Oh no!
Ah.
Hopefully we don't have a baby on the way. Yeah. Oh God. Oh no. Hold on, Brenda's.
Three generations right there.
Yep. I'm gonna say we're
Tonight it's you and I together. I'm so glad I'm your man. Because of all the things you know, never can explain the pain I was loyal to you that day.
So much better than I ever dreamed for. I spent forever trying to outlove you more. There's no I'd rather be than forever with you. Good, bad, whatever comes. I want you to know no matter what.
I just gotta let it go. Worries that won't let me go. It's your love.
I'm gone.
Where'd you get your gun?
you gave me this one. Yeah.
Oh, he took his head off.
Oh gosh. Lucas. Good morning. Happy Monday. It is not so bright, but early this morning. We are on our way to get Riley's windshield and window fixed finally after, I don't know, a month probably. I can't remember when it all happened, but her car was damaged in a hailstorm. Finally getting it fixed today on this very rainy day. So, just to rebrief, we are exhausted from the wedding yesterday. It was absolutely wonderful. It was such a great wedding. It was very special and very sweet, and we were very blessed to be part of it and be there and everything. But yeah, we were up and out at 6:45 yesterday morning. I don't even know if I told you what time we left yesterday morning. And we got home about 11:30 p.m. last night. So it's a very, very long day of wedding stuff, but it was wonderful and it was a blessing. The kids and I did come home for a few minutes to get ready, but we came home, we got ready, and turned around and went back. We thought about taking our stuff there and save the hour's worth of drive, because it's 40 minutes there and 40 minutes back home, so hour 20 drive, just to come home and get ready to go back. But there were so many people already there getting ready. I'm glad we decided not to try and get ready there. I mean, there were like 20 people alone in the wedding party, so it was a big wedding party, lots of guests, 250 guests, but it was wonderful. It was such a precious day, and I think I said yesterday, but like, this is like the wedding of the century for us. This is our good friend. We've been friends for a long time. And he's just such a great man, and we have just hoped and prayed for years that he would find the woman that God has for him. And so we are just so blessed that he has a wife now, and he actually has a son to go along with it, and it's just such a precious, wonderful story of patience and redemption and love, and it's so good. It's so I'm gonna cry right now just thinking about it. It was a very emotional wedding because everyone was just so beaming with joy for him, and we're just so blessed. But anyway, I just wanted to vlog this morning. We did not have to get up super early. We got up at like 7:15. It's 8:12 now. I say got up. We got out of bed at like 7:45. We could not get out of bed. We were so tired. Aiden was supposed to have basketball practice this morning, so we were going to have to leave at 7:30. So we just gave ourselves enough time to throw on some clothes and get out of bed when our alarm went off at 7:15. And then Aiden's basketball practice got canceled because of flash floods, because it has been raining like crazy. A couple tornadoes went through last night in Springfield area, which is where Riley's college is, but thankfully she's home, But wedding guests that were going home kept, like, this tornado was like following them. It was crazy. They called the mother of the groom and were telling her they were safe, but we were so busy we had no idea anything was even going on. And yeah, that was wild. I haven't seen any footage or anything of it this morning, but apparently it was an enormous storm. So thankfully they are okay. The bride and groom left, and as far as we know, got to their first destination at like 2:30 this morning, but they were going the opposite direction of the storms, so hopefully they made it there just fine and safe. But anyhow, it was a blessed, wonderful day. It was a very long day, and we're gonna be feeling it today, but it was so good. So anyway, I just want to pop on here while I had a minute while I was driving. It's probably going to be a fairly busy day for me. We have a quick turn on the cabin. We had some friends that came in for the wedding that stayed down at the cabin, and we have people checking in today. But They literally got there yesterday afternoon, got ready, slept, which they got back to the cabin at like 10:30, 10. I think they got back because they didn't stay and clean up, but we did. I think it was like 10 when they got back to the cabin, and left at 6 o'clock this morning because they live 10 hours away. So we are so blessed too that we have the cabin that we can do that for our friends. Came 10 plus hours for this wedding, and we can offer them a place to stay. So anyway, it's lovely. We were just so blessed. Just having a blessed, reflecting morning. Okay, this morning, enjoying my coffee on the way to town, and I don't know, just wanted to chat with you guys. It was just such a good day, and I'm just still like on cloud 9 over it all. But okay, I'm gonna get off of here. We're not getting close. We still have a ways to go, but I just wanted to talk, and you guys always listen to me. Like it or not, you guys always listen to me, right? My long story longs. I feel like I haven't said that much lately. So if you're new around here, it's always long story long around here. I know the saying is short story long, but that is not my case. I will make a long story long. I will tell every bit in piece, probably take a few rabbit trails here and there, get back to the story, maybe finish it, and tell you every detail about it. So it is always long story long around here. But anyway, long story long, have a wonderful day. I might catch up with you guys later. Like I said, I've got a busy day. Otherwise, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay guys, the rain finally let up enough. It was torrential a while ago. I didn't even film the worst of it. I just filmed the little river running through my front yard. But anyhow, this is the highest I have seen the water since we put in the spillway, and it is holding tough. Also, that branch fell off that tree, but I don't know if I showed that the other day or not. All the boats have broke loose, unfortunately. The road is pretty bad also. So as soon as it's done raining, like done raining, still, I thought it was more done than this. The lightning just struck. I don't know if you could see that flash. Creek is high. Lake is so high. The dock is completely underwater. All the boats have broke loose. This is the joys. This is what happens. Oh, I was going to try and grab that kayak before it got away, but it's going, and if it goes, it's going to go down the spillway. So at least going to get this red one, maybe. Hang on. Okay, anyway, I got these 3 saved. That one's breaking loose from over there. This one's floating back this way, thankfully. Hopefully they just stay in this corner over here. The picnic table is not a waterfront picnic table. And thankfully Life Jacket Island over there is safe, although I see some have blown down. Probably ought to go rescue them. And let's go check this out. I haven't shown you guys Lake Flanagan in a minute. There's the dock, by the way, underwater. You just keep hanging on to that kayak diving board. That is much appreciated. All right, let's head down here. The spillway is rip-roaring. Whew! Danger zone. We have guests coming today, by the way. Have I told you that? She knows. I've been in communication with her. Holy mackerel. It's beautiful, but it's dangerous. Wow. Okay, let's go check out the bottom. Still ding dang raining. Hey, look at the fog coming up out of the mountains. So pretty. Let's go down to the bottom. Check it out down there. All right, we're gonna be able to rescue this guy before we get gone. I wish I had worn taller boots and I could step in the water, and go rescue that red kayak, but I'll take what I can get. I don't know if I can rescue that paddleboard or not, but that guy moved over enough for me to rescue him too. Thank you, Lord Jesus. This is also not supposed to be a river. Lovely. Okay. Here's a new water feature we have. Oh, look at the beautiful waterfall. I'm telling you, it's beautiful. but it's destructive and dangerous. Oh, the tree's blocking that one. There we go. All right, we got water rip-roaring. That's weird that it's only halfway on that pipe. That one's full volume. Interesting. Here's the branch. It broke all the way from the tree trunk. We don't know if the last guest did that or not. All right, let's go check out. But look, it used to breach right here and flood to there. It's not anymore. We got two rivers converging. You can see back in there, that's where that other spillway is coming down. Rushing down here. And then our overflow is working beautifully. Let's go check out the backside. Woo! Full volume here. Incredible. These rocks are doing their job. Those rocks are doing their job. It's fantastic. Check out one more spot and then we gotta go clean the cabin. Our little bridge down here. He's still holding strong. Look at this little butte. Love it. We are high. All of our water here is high, high, high. Hey y'all, happy Tuesday. I think my screen is dirty, sorry. You just have to be okay with it for a moment. I look disgusting, I'm dirty, I'm sweaty, I'm gross. I just got done helping our pastor, our former pastor that was there for 35 years, move the last of his belongings out of the parsonage and the church. It's been 18 months probably since he's moved, almost 2 years. And so we got the key back and it is now time to turn over. I think I told you a few weeks ago that our current pastor, I'm gonna cry, our current pastor is having to leave to move closer to family, and so we are on the search yet again for a pastor, and so we've got to get in the parsonage and get it cleared out. And so our pastor, our former pastor, coming to get the last of his things was like the last thing we need. So now we need to get in there, throw away and donate everything that was left, and then clean it up and have it ready for a new pastor's family to come and tour. It needs some repairs. It needs a lot of repairs. Mainly needs a new roof. If it had a new roof on it, the rest of the repairs would be much more manageable. But it is what it is. We're moving on. I'm not even on here to tell you any of that. I've been up there for 5 hours, sweating, no air conditioning in the house. It is very hot today. I have no idea what the temperature is today. I'm here to give you a wild deodorant update because, guys, I have never sweat so much in my life, I feel like. No, I obviously have, but my shirt is soaked, my shorts are soaked. Like when you wear antiperspirant, like you don't sweat like that out of your armpits. I could feel like, sorry, TMI, slimy, gross sweat pouring down the side of my body, and my armpits were like sliding. I'm like, I am sweating off all of my deodorant. Y'all, I still smell honey and cactus flower deodorant. I am a believer in this stuff, okay? Like it's taken me a minute to find a natural deodorant. And as much as I have sweat today in the last 5 hours, and I can still smell the deodorant, and I do not smell BO, I'm a believer, okay? It's so great. Okay, that's literally why I got on here to tell you. I've been sweating my armpits off for 5 hours, and my deodorant is still working. So it was wonderful to sit and work with my pastor for 5 hours, and the last hour, if you know his son, he was just taking his sweet time. Pastor and I were done for the last hour, so we've just been sitting around talking, and for like an hour he and I have been talking, or more. It probably was more. And then the son finally got done with all his stuff, and then, you know, I'm done now. So over the next couple of weeks I'm gonna have to get up there with another girl from our church, and we're gonna start clearing it out, which there's not very much stuff left anyway, but get everything out of there so it is an empty hole, clean, and then we'll need to like paint the walls, because the roof, there's a little bit of mildew and stuff in some of the areas, but it's manageable. We can do it. It's going to be just fine. I found the find of a century. Only a teacher would be excited about this. His wife was a school teacher for a very, very long time. And so when I found these, I literally squealed. I was so excited. And he's like, you can definitely have those. I came home with a small box of treasures. So I'll show you my thrift haul from my pastor's house whenever I get home. But no, this was literally a deodorant review because, oh my goodness. The trick though is you cannot reapply day after day. Like, I didn't shower today because I knew I was going to go sweat my armpits off. But you gotta wash your armpits and reapply if you're gonna go multiple days. You can't just like reapply deodorant over deodorant with this specifically. So there's the trick to that. So start with fresh armpits. But did you need a lecture on natural deodorant? Well, you got one anyway. Okay, I'm pulling into the house. I will show you. Oh, we got a delivery. What did we get? What did we get? Probably more camp stuff. It's on top of the refrigerator. So did the delivery driver take something? I don't know. We shall see. I'm not shutting off my car, so maybe should I just go in the house? I'll just go in the house and we'll look at the stuff in the house. Hey y'all, happy Wednesday. Oh my goodness, these are so good. They're even better than the little tiny ones. They're so good. They were out of stock on the little tiny ones, so I got these. I don't know why I started eating them and then decided I was going to vlog, probably because I just walked in here and saw this that I never showed you guys yesterday, so we'll get to that in just a moment. But you will have seen clips already. We tore our porch out yesterday because all the things, guys, you know, you can't just do one thing when it comes to home improvement. The joys of home ownership are that you get to do 4 million things before you actually get to the one thing you're wanting to do. For us, that's upgrading our ductwork and remodeling our bathroom. But we can't update our ductwork because it's like wet and flooding under our house. So we had to rip up our porch because it floods from under there, which we're on a slope. I don't know if you can tell, but that's higher. Oh, totally thought Scotty was already gone. It scared me. Anyway, so we ripped up the porch, created drainage, should drain out from there and around the flower bed now. He's heading down for church and to do work. He's on the side by side. I was gonna stop and wave. Maybe we'll get a drive by. Okay, and so ripped up the porch to get that issue fixed. But also, the gutter drains down and it would go under the porch. It's a million things. It's on a hill. It's all the things. So we added this flower bed. Let me turn it around, show you a little better. So we added this flower bed. So we've had this flower bed right here. It stopped right there at the edge of the house. So we're just going to extend it. We already have flowers because Caleb knows Riley loves flowers. And he bought her flowers. He works at Tractor Supply. And got her some flowers when they were half price last weekend. So we have 2 hanging baskets, which we've never been able to do hanging baskets here because we would walk through here. And we'd always hit our heads on the hanging baskets. So now We're going to hang the 2 hanging baskets, and then she's going to plant the petunias and impatiens, I think, or whatever there right here. And it's going to look so cute. Doesn't that look nice? It just like adds that much more curb appeal. It like continues our landscaping all the way around. It's so pretty. It was unplanned, but it was necessary, and it ended up looking so good. But that is why I did not show you what I got from my pastor's house yesterday, because as soon as I got home, Scotty got home, and he was ready to get to work. So we started working on that. My house is filling up with camp stuff. Some more donations got brought. All that is camp stuff. It is multiple boxes deep, even further out than the table is. And we're just filling up all the way around. It is what it is. It's how it was when I was younger, and my parents are the ones that did camp. Their house is smaller than ours, and it was always full. So let me find my tripod, and I'll show you the things that I got from my pastor's house yesterday, and then I'm going to finish my snack, and then I'm going to go to church. Okay, I once again cannot find my tripod, so you're sitting on my brewmate. It's proved to be quite the tripod for me lately. I don't know where the darn thing is, and I just knocked everything over as I was pulling it over to me. Okay, some silly things, some cool things, and some whatever things. Several of these things belong to Marjorie and Virginia, who were the missionary ladies that founded our church. They used to have Bible clubs in the one-room schoolhouses of our area, if that tells you anything. I was looking to see if there was a date on this. I do not see one, but it was just cute. It might be fun for my class or something. Oh, 1978. So it's a cookbook from 1978, Meals of Many Lands. Might be fun for my class in some way, shape, or form. Who knows? I just grabbed it. It was cute. A couple things of their notes. Oh, I think this was supposed to go with him. I'll double check with him because that was his wife's notes. These are Miss Virginia's notes. And so anyway, just some like Bible study notes and things, which is kind of special. Some more Bible study notes and things like that. So that's really sweet. This is a treasure. I have no way to watch it. I had a VHS player, but we took it to the church, and I do not know what has happened to it at the church. Our Christmas cantata from 1993. So that will be really fun to watch. I'm sure I'm in it, so we'll see. This is kind of for Scotty because it is an archaeological Bible. I thought it was a chronological Bible, but it's not. It's got a lot of places, archaeology and stuff like that. And so pastor said to give it to Scotty, but super cool. He got it for his honey before she passed, and so she didn't have much time to study it, but if there's any notes in there from her, it'd be kind of cool. I'm kind of just slipping through, but anyway, just really cool. I think Scotty will enjoy it, at least to give a look through. He is a digital Bible person. I am a hands-on Bible person, but we'll see. A couple of Second Amendment books that just ended up in my pile. Some laundry clips. I actually use those all the time. A blank journal. It's nice, big, cool. I think I've talked about, well, I know I've talked about kids at church write in my books and stuff, so I'm going to take that to church. A clip-on tape dispenser. Telling you, kind of some silly stuff. A children's book. A tortoise named Tim. I don't know. It's kind of cute. A pen, like a lapel pen. Sunglasses? Okay, kind of silly. Excited about this. Some sewing machine parts, which my mom might need some of these parts. She was sewing the other day and didn't have a buttonhole foot and maybe a zipper foot. And so I thought, well, I'm going to take these and see if there's anything we need. Okay, here's the fun stuff, okay? Pair of Fiskars scissors. A magnifying glass. Oh, I'm winking the wrong eye. Is my eyeball big? I'm gonna save those for last because this is that was what I squealed about. Okay, these are little perfume samples that he thinks were from Israel, but we couldn't find anything about it. But they're cool. They're like in little glass vials. I don't know anything about them. It looks like one, but nope. I thought that was oil on the side. Can't really smell it through the glass, but I might bust one open one of these days. We'll see. Oh, did you see that? Oh, I hope not. Okay, a teenager, Trailways for Youth, just like a little devotional for teens. So I use these kind of things all the time. And this one was Miss Virginia's, and so, or Miss Marjorie's actually, I do believe. And it has notes and notes and notes, so it's super cool. Special. Okay, and then here's the fun thing. Okay, are you ready? Only teachers get excited about this. Grading scales. Oh my goodness. We don't even grade like this anymore. However, whenever you have to, like, however many problems there are, you like slide it to figure out what grade it is. I feel like this will still be helpful for me to figure out how to grade on my 1 to 4 scale. Actually, we have 0 to 4 scale. We can give a 0. But I feel like I can figure out some way to still make it work for me. But even if not, they're like relics and they're super duper cool. So I'm excited to have them. And it has like the grading scale on there. I just think it's fun and neat. And again, only teachers would get excited about that. A shoebox tub, because those are priceless. And the sheet music to one of my dad's favorite songs, which is "It's a Good Thing to Be a Christian." It's a good thing to be a Christian. It's the best thing I know. It's a good thing to follow Jesus everywhere you go. Farewell, sin and sorrow. All right, goodbye, sin and sorrow. Farewell, doubt and fear. It's a grand good thing to be a Christian, and that's why we're here. So, I don't know, maybe I'll frame that or something. It was just like literally sitting on top of a pile of stuff. Okay, and then this last thing is very antique. Kind of actually scared. I have not even pulled it out of here. So, also some like antique linens, which is kind of neat in and of itself. So again, I have not even taken this out of here. Oh, there's something else inside. Did you get the sneaky peek here? Oh my. Okay, hold on. That is so exciting. You don't even know. That's a fun surprise. Oh, wow. Okay. Little Santa Claus cups. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about those. I had no idea they were in here. I thought it was a lamp, and I said, oh, it's a Christmas lamp or something. I can't remember what the box says. So I pulled out the lid, and he said, oh, that's not a lamp, that's a cookie jar. And he said, I don't need that. And I said, can I have it? He said, yes, I would love for you to have it. Oh no, I can't get that out of there. There we go. And so, so excited about it. Anyhow, it is, let's put the lid on it. A Santa Claus cookie jar. He's kind of creepy, but I figured at Christmas, I don't know which way the lid's supposed to go. I figure at Christmas I can put candy in it and leave it on my table with, you know, all of my Christmas candy and stuff like that. But these were unexpected. I had no idea these were in here. They are so popular now. Like, they literally sell these at Walmart again for several dollars a piece. Let's see if there's any kind of date on any of this. No dates on any of it, but definitely antique. It was his mother-in-law's. Oh wait, there is still more in this box. I'm telling you, I did not take the stuff out. Oh, more minis. More cups and miniatures. What do you do with these? I mean, I imagine you would drink out of these, but what are the little ones for? I don't even know. There's so many of them. Oh my goodness, it's so exciting. Okay, love that I have those. That's it. There's my little, what is it called? Like American Pickers. Do you ever watch that show? Oh my gosh, I love that show. There's my little American Pickers episode for you. Yeah, really sweet. I love that he was, I mean, he's ready to get rid of stuff, and he's been giving me stuff for years anyway. But it was fun to hang out with him for the day yesterday, and really sweet to have just these simple little things, you know. Okay, I need to go get ready for church. It's like 1,000 degrees in this house. 75, so close enough. Moving our ductwork inside is going to change our lives. After being underneath the house yesterday, absolutely insane what is going on under there with our ductwork. So, cannot happen fast enough, and yet it is going as slow as molasses because, like I said, you got to do one thing before you can do the next. So, all right, it's like 5:30 probably. I got to leave for church in 30 minutes, so I better get on. So I'll see you guys later.
Trying to hit the right at midnight.
No, I saw him going to you know, as you go past, after you go past Jack Frank, before you drop down the hill, he was at the top of the hill, sitting on the side of the road, without a shirt on, just sitting there.
That's the direction he was heading on.
Hey y'all, happy Thursday. It is 2:07. I just finished cleaning the cabin. Didn't take me as long as I thought. I thought I'd be squeaking out of here at 3 when the people are coming in. But I got here at 10, so 11, 12, 1, 2, 4 hours. Pretty dang good for having 22 people here for 2 days in a row. It was a mess, but it was manageable and I did it. And I think it finally smells better in here, but I don't know for sure. But one of my absolute favorite things to do is set it, like turn the lamps on. Stinking scared myself. Oh my gosh, what the heck. I'm gonna turn the camera around and show you. It just feels so cozy, and to come in and it smells like I freshly mopped, which I just did. And the lamps are cozy. I just love it so much. So I'm gonna grab my rags here and my drink and turn the camera around, show you real quick, show you a quick glimpse of the lake because we got it right while we're down here, and then get onto the house. I've been up since 5:30 this morning because the family always wakes me up and tells me bye when they leave. Usually I go right back to sleep. Today I did not. Oh, speaking of sleep, thank you all for your love and prayers and kindness about sleep, but I have thankfully been sleeping so much better this week, so that is a big positive. Okay, let me show you the cozy cabin and then we'll get on out of here. That's it. When you walk in, I'm standing at the door. That's what you get. Smells good, looks good, so cozy with the lamps on, ready for a sweet little family to come and enjoy. Big old salad for dinner finally. We got chicken, tomatoes, peppers, strawberries, mushrooms, lettuce, medley, cheese, eggs, and avocado, and a variety of toppings. So excited. One of our faves. Well, hello y'all. Happy Friday. It's technically Saturday because it's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 12:34. Do you ever have a time that you always see on the clock? Mine is 12:34. 1, 2, 3, 4. I see it all, like most of the time that it comes around, I see it. That darn leg again. It's always right there. It drives me crazy. Okay, let me turn slightly. Anyway, hey, yeah, so I literally was headed to bed. 11:08. I walk into the bathroom to brush my teeth, and I thinking on my way by, I noticed my laptop and I was like, oh, it's Friday. Totally lost track of days this week. It's been a long week. It's been a wonderful week. This has been a great vlog. I'm already almost done editing at this point. So it's taken me just a little over an hour to edit this, which is only 48 minutes of footage to this point. So that checks out. But anyway, it has been a good week. The last clip you saw was of our dinner, which was amazing. Oh my goodness. A big salad always hits the spot. And you see our salad bowls there. I love them so much. They were like, I don't know, $5 each at Marshall's, Home Goods probably. And those are our taco salad and taco bowls. I mean, not taco salad and salad bowls. And oh my, they're just the perfect thing. It's not a plate, it's a bowl, but it's kind of a plate because it's like big, but it's a shallow bowl. It's the best thing ever. Anyhow, the salad was fantastic. It was so good. Why am I going on and on about a salad? I don't know. I've cooked better meals this week than a salad, but that was really, really good. But the clip before that was Scotty sawing into our floor. So much like the porch, we have to do things one by one. So I'm still not ready to fully show you guys my bathroom. I can show you partially. There's like sawdust on the floor and everything, but here is our cut into floor. And as I mentioned, earlier in this vlog, you can't just do the thing you want to do. You have to go step by step. And so we are remodeling this bathroom, but the reason we cut out the floor was not for remodeling the bathroom, which of course that's where we ripped the linoleum up. I put this linoleum in here. This is one of the things I did by myself way back when we switched, because the laundry room used to be the bathroom and the entrance used to be through there, which went into the kitchen. But then we redid our kitchen and closed that door off. And so then we flip-flopped this. That was the bathroom, and this was the laundry room / closet when our house was smaller. Y'all, our house has been through a process. One of these days I will give you a full home tour and walk you through the whole house. But anyhow, Scotty's brother actually lived in this room for like 6 months as well when it was the closet / laundry room. It's been through the gamut of things. So anyhow, we flip-flopped, and when we switched and made this the bathroom and that the laundry room, we replaced the floor because there was carpet in here because it was a closet. So I laid down this linoleum. So that was probably 18-ish years ago, 17, 18 years ago. It would have been when we added on the bedrooms that are Riley and mine and Scotty's bedrooms. And this used to be, I just said one of these days I'm going to give you a house tour. Here's your debrief. This room, this one whole big room, the Disney room / my office, and Aiden's bedroom, which is on the other side of that wall, used to be one big room, which was mine and Scotty's bedroom when we first got married. So again, I will walk you through everything. So anyhow, the floor, we had to cut the floor out to look at the HVAC vent where it comes into the house, which is right there. So that little spot is not even down because there's nothing to reattach it to. We tried to find the joists. It is what it is. We didn't, but that's where it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So that's where I can't think of the word. Flum. No, I don't know what the word is. Scotty has said it like a million times and I still cannot remember what it's called. But it's like the thing that comes into the house and then all the vents branch off from that thing. So right now all of our ductwork is under the house. That's a duct right there, which probably ought to put the cover back on it for the night, because that's why we have to redo our ductwork, because it is like tore up under the house because we live in the country. So there are squirrels and other rodents that get under our house and tear stuff up. So Scotty has fixed and fixed and fixed over all these years. So one thing we are going to do, we have all of these lovely, crazy high ceilings. Can you tell how high that ceiling is? Throughout 90% of our home, super high ceiling. In the living room, super high ceiling. So we are going to bring the ductwork in here and then go up, and which will kick our vanity over a little bit. And then through the wall, and then from in this room, it will branch off and go into all the other rooms. So there's your little what we're doing. So we had to rip up our bathroom floor to get to the HVAC unit. Kind of. We could do it from under the house, but this floor actually is going to have to go anyway, because can you tell that's water damage of our floor? Guess what? Not from a sink, not from a tub or shower. Look, that's the sink, that's the shower. The water damage is coming from here. The ventilation. Can you believe that? Because the ventilation under our house is so bad, the flooding that has happened under our house, it causes condensation at the galvanized like inlet right there. And condensation has caused that much. Can you believe it? So anyway, we knew these things needed to be updated and upgraded, and it's a process. It is a full-on process. We had to do the porch, take care of that drainage. That's step 1. Step 2 is bringing the ductwork into the house. Step 3 is going to be removing all of the ductwork from under the house. And step 4, we finally get to remodel our bathroom. So still hoping it can be done before summer. Definitely not going to get done before June. Then we have to go into camp mode. We lose a few weeks for that. And then we have barely any of July left, and then I go back to school. So we'll see. We might end up with a remodeled bathroom, but you know, there's other issues in the bathroom that we will address when it's time to work with the bathroom and talk about the bathroom. But right now we're not talking about the bathroom necessarily. We're talking about upgrading our ductwork. So long story long, twice in one vlog, long story long. That is the clip you saw. Scotty cutting open the bathroom floor after we tried to rip up the linoleum. Here's the thing. That's what I was saying earlier. I laid that linoleum. I remember laying that linoleum. Now that we ripped it up, remember gluing the linoleum. But Scotty's like, this isn't glued down, is it? I was like, no, this is like free floating. It is in fact glued down. Did not remember gluing it down, but like after seeing it, I'm like, oh wait, I do remember doing that because I did it myself, like I said, which I don't do things by myself. Scotty helps me with everything. We work together on everything, but I don't know, I was determined to get that done for some reason. Okay, anyhow, that's going to do it for this vlog. It's been a great one. I hope you enjoyed it. I always like go into the vlogs thinking like, gosh, I didn't film anything this week. It's such a boring week. It's going to be such a boring vlog. And then I edit and I'm like, it's been a great week. Where have I been? I don't know. The wedding, I just can't get over the wedding. They are home now. They got home today. Well, actually, I thought they were coming home tomorrow, but they got home today. Because I just saw a post that said, so glad to be back home or something like that. But yeah, where was I going with that? I don't know. The wedding was great. My footage is questionable. I'm probably going to get copyrighted 10 times because all the music in there, but I don't want to cut it out because it's sweet and they sing to each other. Like, how sweet is that? And Scotty and I signed to each other, like sign language to each other signed a song during our wedding, but they sang to each other. And then I don't know if I didn't really capture it very well, but like their first dance, her dad was the one singing that song, like the Keeper of the Stars song. Oh, he sang so good. It was just such a special wedding, and it was just wonderful to be part of it. And didn't Scotty look amazing? Oh my goodness, he looked so good. So anyway, if I get copyright struck, that means I don't have control over the ads when I get a copyright. I don't get copyright strikes, but I don't get monetized. So if that happens, I don't get the money. The songwriters get the money, and they can put whatever ads they want to in there. So sorry, I try to only do like 1 or 2 ads per video, depending on the length of the video. So if there's a bunch, it's probably because I had a copyright and they can put whatever they want in there. So sorry if that happens, and maybe I won't get copyrighted, but I'm sure I will, because if you have more than 10 seconds of a song, it happens. But anyhow, long story long times 3, sure. Yeah, it's been a great week. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, but please make sure you give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, and of course subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of my future content. Subscribing, liking, commenting, all of those things, they really help out my channel. So even if I don't get monetized, they help other people find my channel. So the more people that interact with my videos, the more people, YouTube's like, oh, people like this person, let's promote them. And the more people that they allow to see my channel, it's kind of crazy. They rev that or whatever. However, at the same time as saying that, I can see my analytics and how many of you that watch my videos are subscribed. And it's like 75% of you are not subscribed to my channel that watch my videos. So if you're watching this, double check and make sure. Maybe you just don't realize you're not subscribed because you see my content come up. But yeah, subscribing to my channel helps me out a lot as well. So if you are one of those people that is subscribed, you do interact, whatever, thank you so much. I appreciate every single interaction that I get. I appreciate the subscription. It's just such a blessing. So thank y'all so much. And that being said, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, do all the YouTubey things that I just mentioned. Thank you. I love you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.